Welcome to November, ladies and gentlemen. It is No Shave Novembers. Ladies, don't touch that cooch. Niggas, don't touch that gooch. Let's start a forest fire in this motherfucker, man. It is also No Nut November. So, ladies, this is your chance to find you a man, find you a participant, and No Nut November. Make sure that nigga like you, for you, and not for your cooch. All right? And then if you want you a baby in September, we gonna drown her in December with the No Nut November leftovers. So when we ejaculate and evacuate, he ain't gonna miss this shot. You gonna get pregnant. You are going to get pregnant. Welcome to the Flawed Thoughts Podcast, y'all. It is Micah Smith in the building, man. To my right, we got man. That was beautiful.
We got your boy Clayton Gardner in this bitch. That was beautiful. I did not know where you were going with that at all.
Woo! And today, we got a special guest in this motherfucker, man. We got both our exes in this bitch, and we about to talk about it. Psych, no, you thought. And neither of us had the heart to call them motherfuckers. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man.
I will not be calling her. Period.
Never. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that, man. Welcome to episode 3 of the Flawed Thoughts Podcast, man. How's y'all week? How's y'all day? How's y'all morning, night? All that shit.
How's y'all November going right now? It's No Nut.
No Nut November, day 4. Clay said he sneezed with his eyes open on a regular now.
That shit is crazy.
Hey.
I plan on being like Bruce Almighty by the end of this month.
Oh yeah. I put my shoes on 2 at a time today. No crease in the back. So you know what I'm about.
I'm scared to see what tomorrow brings. Gas?
What? Yeah, my car now runs on faith. It's no more gas. It's the more I elevate, the more everything around me. My laptop is now floating. We got some. If y'all hear something in the background, we got some intense 2K going on, man. I told you it's 2 niggas, 1 microphone. We giving it to y'all raw. I actually shouldn't have said raw.
Like October 31st raw.
Like December 1st, No Nut November raw.
If anybody go raw December 1st after participating in this,
you gonna drown.
No, there's no, I pulled out. No.
No. As soon as
a condom's not safe.
As soon as I take my pants off, that's ejaculate right there. I ain't even no touch.
December 1st is not safe for
anybody at this point.
I'm scared.
I'm a No Nut November participant by default. I ain't even trying to not participate. I'm just out here not getting love. So
don't make it sound depressing.
Oh no, I'm lonely as shit, boy. That's who I am. I really was talking to a shorty for 2 weeks, and then she went to church one day and stopped texting me. I don't know the correlation, but that's exactly what happened.
She went to church and God was like, leave him alone.
She's like, yeah, that ain't the. I guess I'm actually upset because I fuck with shorty, but hey, we here now. No Nut November. No Shave November. Like I said, don't touch that gooch or that cooch, man. We starting all forest fires in the pelvic region, man.
You know how terrible that is? December 1st is about to be a hairy ass month.
Hey, look, man. I want y'all as hairy as my neck beard. I want y'all in this motherfucker with the curls. I want to see 4C curls in the pubic hair. My nigga. Actually, I don't want to see your pubic hair. Let's talk about some music, man. Let's talk about.
We need to find a way to just curve off of this and just go towards something different.
Let's talk about it. We had Takeoff, 1/3 of the Migops, dropping his solo album, The Last Rocket, man. I took a listen. It's not the Takeoff I wanted, but the Takeoff I needed to let him know that he could survive on his own. But it didn't hit all the way home for me. It's a couple songs that I will skip. But that's okay. That's okay. I still think this is the most lyrical Migo out of the gang. You got any thoughts on this one, Clay?
I have also not listened to this Migo album. When the Migos drop, if it's not all three of them, it don't
register for you.
Yeah, like Takeoff dropped this album. I hear it when I'm at a party or something, or Quavo dropped the album. Cool. Offset's due to drop his album. Cool. it honestly didn't like. I didn't get excited about it.
I hear it. I feel you. I was definitely having a discussion at work. Niggas was like, yeah, they better as a group. I fuck with them doing the solo shit, but they make more sense as a group, which it makes sense because they came out as a group. I think what I wanted out of this Takeoff album is the Takeoff I got when Offset was in jail. What was it? No Label 2? No, that's definitely not No Label. Whatever album Spray the Champagne was on, and I'm doing my research right now. Young Rich Nation. Young Rich Nation is the mixtape that I'm thinking about. I wanted to take off from Young Rich Nation, where him and Quavo had to carry for the Migos while Offset was locked. But I got to take off who was left off Bad and Bougie, and that's exactly what I received. Metro Boomin, what a surprise to me. I don't know if others are surprised, but drops Not All Heroes Wear Capes with features from his mans in them. Gucci Mane, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Sway Lee, Gunna, and Young Thug. He got some Wizkid in there, some Offset, who is J Balvin. I don't know. And he got Drake on there. That No Complaints has been out, but he added it to the album. I took a listen to this one. 13-song album. I gave about 5 to 6 songs the replays that they deserved, and that was about it. Wow, I should have silenced my watch. I'm sorry for that, guys, but yeah, a lot of these niggas sound the same on this album. I'm not gonna lie. Thug and Gunna, Lil Baby.
It was a pretty decent album. I just basically called it a new, updated version of DJ Khaled's album. Because
I was having that shit. I was like, this is the Atlanta version of
We the Best.
Yeah, We the Best, and it makes sense.
Who is we that he keeps saying though? We the best.
We is hold on, I'm about to get
DJ Khaled said we nigga one time, and then he realized that shit sounded terrible and was like, nah, I can't do that again.
I'm about to get real introspective. We is the we that we want to be and not who we are right now. So we is the best. Are you being your best you right now? Or are you being the we that they want to see? If you lost, I am too, because I lost myself in the beginning of this sentence. So I'm sorry for taking you on that journey with me. So yeah, 5 to 6 songs out of Metro Boomin album. I gave him a replay. I gave him a nice little listen. Bought a spaceship. Now I'm a space cadet. That's my shit. And Vince Staples surprised me. He dropped. The reason I found out about his album is I follow him on Twitter, and I saw him drop the video for the song "Fun," which is on the FM album he just dropped, which is slapper from start to finish, if I do say so myself. I really fuck with the boy, and his music got me, it's Big Bloods over here, but on Crip, the whole album. What you think about it, Cliff?
I am a huge Vince Staples fan. Mm-hmm. So this album, when I seen that he dropped it, I just let it play through. And the cool thing about it is that he had it play like a radio station because he got Big Boy on there. Yep. And basically at the end and beginning of every track, it's like Big Boy talking on his radio show, and they just go into each song. So that was dope to have an album play like a radio station. My complaint about it is that it feels like a summertime album, but he dropped it in the fall.
Definitely.
It's like, bro, if you dropped this in May or June,
right,
it would have been perfect. That would have been my whole summer anthem. But the album is good, though. Yeah. I fuck with the album heavy. It's not too long. It's 12 songs.
Yeah.
It's like 40 minutes. I can sit through that. I can listen to that whole album on my way to work and be good. Yeah. Staples was heavily slept on, by the way.
Exactly. First song was called Feels Like Summer, so he definitely, maybe he had some complications. Maybe he just wanted to confuse us and give it to us in the fall. You never know. So
it feels like summer, but this nigga dropped it in the fall.
Right. What? And especially with this Michigan weather.
It is cold outside. It don't feel like summer.
The wind just robbed me. I just came from Blake's Apple Orchard, get them donuts and that cider. Let me know if y'all fucking with them donuts, because my God, I had one on the ride home. There's still some cinnamon sugar in my beard right now. I'm gonna eat some of that later. The donuts, not my beard. What else we got? We got some Made in Tokyo dropped the album.
I feel like a lot of people don't know who Made in Tokyo is, though.
I fuck with the boy. I fuck with the young boy. If you don't, I understand. He was on a double XL freshman cover this year.
Again?
It was the We Got Caught version. That was this year, right?
If he was on it twice then, because he was on it last year too.
Nah.
He was on it last year.
No need.
He was on there with X and all them.
That's the version I'm talking about. So who made it this year?
I think like Lil Pump and
he was on there with no. Lil Pump made it with like Kodak, Denzel Curry. That's the same one.
No, that's class of 2016.
What am I doing? Hold on.
I'm looking this up.
While Clay is doing that, I'm gonna break off into what am I gonna break off to? What stories you want to tell? Because people said they enjoyed your story from the last podcast, as I did as well.
People like they enjoyed the wild shenanigan thing they got into.
The escapade that happened at the after party. I was telling friends like, yeah, I was so intrigued by it. I forgot he was making a solid point about having to leave people behind. I was in this bitch just listening like a church mouse.
You talking about the whole shenanigan fiesta that happened in the gay parking lot at
the gay parking lot. I am deceased. The parking lot came with glitter.
Wow.
Wow. The parking lot came.
I'm trying to think of another story for me to be able to tell now. Some wild.
You deposit a dildo to get a parking spot.
Wait, what?
It's a gay parking lot. What do you? Okay. All right.
Listen, I love the LGTB. Let's get this bread movement.
He's different. Ladies and gentlemen, he's different.
All right, we got Orlando Brown, also known as Trippie Redd, on the cover.
Oh, wow.
We got Lil Pump.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this cover.
This cover, I don't know half these niggas on there.
Yeah.
I honestly only know Trippie Redd because I say he looks like Orlando Brown just with red dreads.
My nigga Ski Mask is that guy.
Didn't he get slumped though? And he named Ski Mask the slump guy. Didn't somebody slump him?
I thought it was because he drank Activist or that lean.
But didn't Russ like slump him?
I thought that was Smoke Perk.
I'm too old to know these different.
I'm invested, but I ain't that invested. I don't know who got slumped and why they got slumped. Who's slumping? If me and him slumping, me and her slumping. Slump. I'm about to replace fucking with slumping and ask everybody if they're trying to slump. We'll see how that go. I'll let y'all know next podcast how many times I got blocked this week.
I got another story though, but we're gonna
save it for later.
We're gonna save it for a little bit later. We gotta go into the. I can't get my words together. Jesus Christ.
Help him.
We're gonna stay in the music section for now. About Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Nicki Minaj.
They going at it again.
And Cardi surgery.
Don't do that about her. They both had it, so you gotta be even. You gotta be fair.
I'll fuck both of them.
I wouldn't. If I had to pick, it would be Cardi, but
everybody can get the slump.
No.
Everybody get the slump.
Anywho, so apparently, I really don't believe Nicki Minaj in this whole situation. She was talking about Cardi B had that knot on her head because her security guard was holding her and punching her head like 9 or 10 times.
Crazy. And then she said Ali, her associate, was the one who really stuck her, and they had to say it wasn't her due to legal reasons.
But apparently, then she was like, they got the footage of it, but then she wanted footage of the video of it happening.
Right. It's
like
real messy.
Why don't you if you have the footage of it and you're saying we have it, why not upload it?
Let it go.
But also you incriminating yourself and other people. What if they really don't got it though and you just drag me into it? Like, yeah, what if I'm at a party like, yeah, my nigga Mike was the one out there beating ass and my brother got it on video.
Oh. Well, the boy is now in jail for assault. And Yeah, she Nicki Minaj setting people up, and I think she's just bitter right now for no reason. I feel like the female hip hop game has been just clawing for the top, and niggas just like it can't be. I understand everybody's race to be like number one and being that top shit, but my God, it's black people at the top. I'm all about unity. It's different colors and shit in all the hip hop and rap. I don't hear this from the male side of hip hop a lot. It's niggas beefing, but it's not for the top. 6ix9ine and 50 Cent is doing what they do, whatever on Instagram, all that shit. Man, 6ix9ine is a troll. I wish we would get rid of him, but apparently that nigga keep dropping bangers. I won't be listening. But it's not like niggas ain't catfighting to be at the top of hip hop right now.
All I know is that 50 Cent is still petty. I'm still not over the fact that what he did to Ja Rule.
Them 2,200 seats to his concert. Hilarious.
Jeez.
The boy is different.
The man, he refused to let beef go. 50 Cent said years ago, back when they beef was at the top, he was like, I'm trying to bury you. I'm trying to make sure there's no way for you to come back for your career.
Make sure Ja Rule is no more. I mean, he kind of did it. He kind of did it.
But Ja Rule's trying to bring his career back. 50 Cent like, nope, it's still not done.
I told you what I was going to do, and I'm going to do it right here. In other news, Justin Bieber car broke down in the hood, apparently next to some Crips, and he had a ball with him. He sung for him. He played basketball with him, did some push-ups. I have no idea. I have no idea what he was doing there, why he was there, but he made the best of the situation. Because I'm pretty sure if he said no to anything, it was going to be a problem.
What the hell? Like, wait, what?
Justin Bieber he's just in the hood.
Where is he at? That he's surrounded by nothing but Crips.
Hey, look, gotta be that LA, long LBC.
He has enough money to not have his car break down on him.
Hey, look.
And if he do break down, he has enough money to have another dude pull up in another car to come hoop him.
The way he was hooping, it looked like he wanted to be there. It looked like he had something to prove. He's like, yeah, JB be singing, but I'll also be slinging rock out here on this court. Damn it. You will respect me as such. Justin Bieber been trying to convert to this side for a minute, I think. Once I heard him on the We the Best album with that song I'm the One, I was like, yeah, that's a pop song, but he venturing over here. He ain't the never say never guy I used to know.
Justin Bieber, he gets a pass still. He gets a pass with me on trying to like jump into our shit.
I ain't giving out passes.
I'm giving out pass because he walking around the border of like, you need to know, nigga, chill. Like, he ain't stepped over and be like, I belong over here.
Right.
Where like
Miley Cyrus came and this motherfucker did 2 songs with Mike Will Made and went right back to country bopping.
She went over there and be like, yeah, this shit is fun. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Oh, yeah, she got checked by Nicki Minaj at the VMAs or something like that.
That shit was planned, I swear.
Yeah.
But what somebody, I can't remember what video I was saying, but somebody was like, what a lot of these pop artists do, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, all them, what they do is, and Justin Timberlake, they even said that about him, but they're like, when their career not really as big as it used to be when they first started, they come over and start doing some black shit. Yeah. Get their shit back jumping, right. Then run over do them some white shit.
It makes sense. It's the perfect marketing plan.
I mean, when you think about it, because Justin Timberlake, he dropped Man in the Woods. Have you heard that album?
No.
I've heard it. Because I'm a Justin Timberlake fan, but when I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, I can't rock.
Yeah,
I need Bringing Sexy back, Justin Timberlake.
I can't wait to fall in love with you.
Cry Me a River.
It's the Justin Timberlake I know. When he performed at the Super Bowl,
that was actually a good performance.
It was such a good performance, being that he didn't have new music out at the time, really, except for like 2 songs. So I didn't know what to expect from him at all. And the fact that he gave me Cry Me a River, he gave me Bring Sexy Back, Suit and Tie. It was it was cool. It made sense.
I fuck with it. Like because I'm a fan of him, I guess, is the reason why I enjoyed it. Even if he didn't have new music. If he dropped new music, like if he did the whole, I got an album coming out, I'm about to start singing songs from my album, I would have been confused because like, yo, we can't sing
I can't
these
get jiggy
songs
with this shit.
Like, nigga, we don't know this song. Bruno Mars is the only nigga who can do shit like that.
Bruno Mars and
Beyonce,
is a guaranteed banger maker. If you haven't watched,
did you see him at the BET Awards when this is last year, but still, when he was at the BET Awards and he did that?
That boy lives in the spotlight.
I had to quote Bill Burr on that. Like, how can one man possess all this talent?
Exactly. If you haven't seen the "Wake Up in the Sky" video,
I was just about to say that.
It is a beautiful visual.
Tell me I ain't fly.
You can't tell me I ain't fly, baby.
With that nigga Kodak Black,
I just need a Kodak Black to put his shirt back on. But we're not gonna talk about
ever since he was made into that meme, like looking at
staring at the fucking live shit.
He been shirtless ever since.
Dog, he won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Rockefeller Records.
Did you see when Ellen scared Diddy?
Oh yeah, with the clown.
That
nigga started giving out.
That's completely false. I am not scared of clowns. Why not? Because I'm a black man.
He flipped it on his Instagram, which is he made the video dressed as it, talking about who's scared of clowns, which is perfect marketing by Diddy. This is why
Diddy should just let it live, because everybody loved that video. The fact that he got scared and he did the Michael Jackson kid and started dancing like
he's different.
I can't believe Ellen is 60.
Wow,
she turned 60.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
She looks. We say black don't crack, but Ellen
she moisturized. That's why
she taking care of herself.
She
quite
moisturized.
Well.
That's what it is.
Shouts out to Ellen, because we all love Ellen. Ellen's another white person who, like, she being herself, but she fuck with the niggas.
Mm-hmm.
She don't do no crazy outlandish shit.
I didn't even know Metro Boomin looked like Killmonger now. That's crazy.
Damn.
My bad. I'm scrolling some of the browse some new music.
Did you see when somebody edited the video, it popping up and it's Tupac popping out?
Yeah. It's like nobody brought that up until I think Eminem said it in his MGK diss about him.
I mean, it's been speculated though.
Yeah, no, I don't think it wasn't as prevalent until then, and niggas started getting on Eminem head because of it. And I was like, okay, I don't.
He even said in the song he just playing though. Like, yeah, people are too. When it comes to
Jay Electronica told Eminem to chill out with all that.
Jay Electronica, like, he must be like behind the scenes a threat, because niggas get scared when Jay Electronica or Jay Prince, when both of them say something, everybody apparently gets scared.
I still don't know what Jay Prince do. He had a basically an audio book come out on iTunes. I tried to listen to it, but it's really just a compilation of people talking about how great Jay Prince is. But I definitely still have. It's one on there called "Respect" by Pops. I don't know if it's his dad or somebody. It's got to be somebody's father. But
what if he got like no kids though, and the nigga just called Pops?
It makes sense. The black community will do it. I got cousins who ain't got the same DNA in me at all. So the nigga, if my pops ain't my pops, well, all right then. But yeah, that nigga just come on the track yelling, "Respect!" It's given it, and you gotta earn that shit. He's doing like the blackest spoken word I've ever heard, and I love it. I love it. It gives me pumped when I'm at work, and it come on. I just listen. For a minute.
You know, the funniest shit to me is when people start being woke, but then like when they knew woke. They not even like been woke for some years. They knew woke, and they start trying to spit knowledge to you, and you be like, nigga, what are you talking about?
I think the Breakfast Club. Oh wow, the Breakfast Club got on Lakeith Stanfield. If you don't know who Lakeith Stanfield is, he's an actor. He just did a movie. What was it called?
I have no idea.
It was the one about him being He was a telemarketer basically, and then him putting on his white.
That movie. I know what you mean.
He's basically putting on his white voice. He's from that movie, and he's also actor in Atlanta. He's
also the dude in Get Out. When you take a picture of him, his nose starts bleeding, and he's like, "Get out."
Yep. So I hope you have a great picture of who Lakeith Stanfield is. Now he is most like his Atlanta character in terms of who he is in real life, because he plays that woke vibe, that persona. He went on Breakfast Club and he gave out missionary bars, and when I say missionary bars, I mean basic. But he was throwing them out there like, yeah, this is gonna be a hit. This is the one. And Charlamagne and Guy had to shut him down, which is hilarious. If you had the time after you watch this whole podcast, go ahead, go over to the Breakfast Club, see what I'm talking about.
You know what's funny? Speaking of Charlamagne, I remember I went to the bar with a couple people that I know, and it's one dude from Grosse Pointe. Mm-hmm. So he grew up like middle class / borderline privileged. Yeah, was trying to tell me that he don't like Charlamagne. So I'm like, why? He's like, because Charlamagne is racist. And I'm like, give me some examples of when he's being racist. And he couldn't give me an example. Besides when Charlamagne called white people cracker-ass cracker or call them mayonnaise. Yeah. And I'm like, it's just, I mean, like, y'all put on blackface. Mm-hmm. Y'all will make, white people have the craziest black jokes I've ever heard. Like, one of my friends, he came up to me one time and was like, hey, Clayton, why don't black people go on cruises anymore?
If it's about something about we can't swim, that's crazy.
Because last time we got on a boat, we got tricked.
Wow.
Or it was something along the line of that. And I started dying laughing like, damn, that's good. But it was from the friend that was like, I know I can tell you this joke because you know I'm joking. I'm not like, I don't mean that shit. Yeah. But
I'm not downplaying Charlamagne's quote unquote racism by comparing it to somebody else's racism.
But Pete. Yeah, dude had said, not my friend who told me the joke, the other dude at the bar who said Charlamagne's racist, he said, Tommy Lauren be making points at time. But Charlamagne's racist.
That is, at that point in the conversation, you'll see me about halfway in the air. You'll see my feet coming to your chest. That's a drop kick.
No, I had to listen to the conversation because it was a perfect chance of me being able to talk to somebody and get an outside perspective
of see what they think of.
Yeah, their look. Yeah. And because you know how we feel like Charlamagne ain't racist, but he feel like he is. Right. Explain to me. Exactly. I want to understand. I want to understand different points of view so I can see where you come from.
This is a point we need to make in all of us. Play devil's advocate to certain situations. Not like the completely obvious racism or people who out to get you. Play devil's advocate to some of the situations that you got and see, like, some people are really good intention with they shit.
Yeah, he was 100% good intentions, but he was so sheltered and
This is all he knew.
Yeah. So when I'm talking to him about it, I'm like, give me some examples of how she made points, because for you to say Charlamagne is racist, but she makes points, right? Explain to me.
I need to know your thinking.
So he started telling me like, one of the things that she had said was how the KKK and the Black Panthers were basically the same thing. Wow. And I'm like, wow, you really have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm like, no, they're completely different. And he's like, explain to me. I'm like, all right. The KKK would kill me because I'm walking down the street. Because of my skin color, I am getting killed. Right. He's like, isn't that what the Black Panthers did? No. Because the police was beating us like how they are today, and he stopped me right there. He's like, which I 100% say is fucked up. I do not agree with seeing innocent black people getting killed. I'm like, exactly. Right. I'm like, but that shit was happening to us in the 80s. You understand that, right? He's like, yeah, I completely understand that. I'm like, okay. So when we can't even call the police to protect us from shit happening, right? We had to form our own group to protect us from the police. Right. I'm like, and they didn't see a cop and be like, he's white, he's a cop, let's kill him. They would see a cop if a cop is doing his job correctly and handling his business. If I was doing something wrong and the cop was handling me the way I'm supposed to be handled in the situation, in whatever situation it is, they let it be. Exactly. I got myself in a situation. Cool, peace. I'm like, but if a cop is beating me on the side of the street because I'm outside drinking a 40 or whatever, and they start beating me, then that's when they stepped in. Because it's like, yo, you're not about to do this in our neighborhood. No. I'm like, they carry guns legally, by the way. The KKK did not do that.
Exactly.
They was educated black men at that. Mm-hmm. They had degrees and all that shit. And he was literally sitting back in distraught. Like, oh, I'm like, bro, go read up on this before you just say
that Black Panthers were created to utilize unity in the black community when most people weren't, they weren't fucking with us. If you been living under a rock at any time in history, the KKK was founded on a race being superior to all others. If you find any correlation in between those, I gotta question your education or your perception of the situation.
I mean, but like the reason why I sat there and understood him is because
he saw a uniform group of all whites and all blacks, and I'm pretty sure that's what Tommy Loren is playing on. Really.
Yeah. But I sat there and understood because I don't know the dude, but I have an idea of who he is.
Right.
So like, well, I know him enough. We sit there and we talk, and we always get into some type of like debate.
Yeah.
But he come from a lifestyle that I'm not used to. Because I even told him like, from the way I grew up, to my knowledge, my parents didn't struggle for money.
Right.
But they wasn't rich. We
able.
Yeah. Where he come from, he basically get whatever he wants. So it's like, we come from a different lifestyle. You have a different view on life. I need to understand your view on life because we quick to throw out the term racism in a situation. Like, for example, when dude told me that Charlamagne's racist, but Tommy Loren isn't.
Right.
But after a couple times talking to him, he didn't come off as racist. So I'm like, I need to get insight to what
he think racism is.
Yeah. So I can understand, because we so quick to throw racism out whenever a situation happened, but we not understanding somebody's background.
Right.
So I got to understand it from him, and I'm just like, all right, well, I understand your clouded judgment, and you can understand my judgment, because it's honestly just all judgments.
We come from two different worlds, and what you think is right could be a complete fuck you in somebody else's face.
Exactly. So, I mean, dude cool, but I almost got into a bar fight because of him a couple times. So now I have two stories now.
That's why Mike don't drink. Mike right now is passionate. Mike on any hallucinogens or depressants or liquor of any kind. I'm on
Jameson right now.
that boy, before we set up, he dropped a bottle on the table. I was like, oh, this is what we getting into. I like it.
All right, so I have stories, because apparently, damn. All right, do you want me to start off with a story now, or
I'll start off with one. I just need somebody to throw me a topic, because I got stories for days, but I just need one. We're gonna get you warmed up, because the people, like I said, niggas said they fuck with the story that you told last time. So I want to get the people what they want.
All right, well, this story is about the bar fight that almost happened.
Nigga, did you hear me? I said I'm gonna start off with one.
Oh well, it's too late, because I can't think. I can't think of a topic to give you. You don't go to bars. You don't drink.
Let it fly.
I can't do it. All right. So I go out to the bar with my boy Pat and Anthony.
Pat Ron.
Yeah, Pat, the dude I talked about last show. Anyway, we go to the bar. The dude, their name Brian, Kyle, and Hunter. So clearly I'm with white people. It's one chick there. I don't remember her name, because I met her there, and that's the only time I ever met her. We go to the bar, and we sitting there, we drinking. My boy Anthony had to go to the bathroom, and Anthony, I love him dearly, but he's very bad at sarcasm, and he also don't know when he's drinking. He don't know when his jokes is like not needed for a situation. Yeah. So Anthony's coming back from the bathroom. As he's coming back, a waitress is getting into an argument with a customer. I don't know what they're arguing about, but the dude was like, blah, blah, blah. You were fucking gone when all this shit was going on, blah, blah. Anthony has to walk past him and get back to our table. Right. And the waitress is like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was standing right here the whole time. Anthony then turns around, put his arm around the waitress, and is like, yeah, dude, she's been standing here the whole time. I don't know what you getting mad about.
Mm.
So dude started going off, and Anthony turned around and walked back to the table. I'm looking at him like, bro, why are you getting involved in their situation? See, I'm always
The diffuser.
No, I'm always in a situation where somebody else gets involved in somebody else's business,
Yeah.
and I'm like dragged into it.
Mm.
So I'm looking at him like, why are you getting involved in a business? Anyway, about a half hour, 45 minutes later, we about to leave. We're about to go get something to eat.
Mm.
And the bar we're at, the cars are parked in the back of the building. So, but as we're leaving, everybody's going out through the front door.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, why are we going out through the front if we all parked in the back? I didn't know that them niggas was looking for the dude that they was that Anthony had talked about. Because apparently the dude was talking shit about Anthony. So they were looking for them, but I didn't know. I'm like, why are we going out through the front if we parked in the back? So we go out through the front on the patio, and then as we walk through the people, I see somebody from high school I know. So I'm like, oh shit, what up? We chit-chatting for a little bit. I'm like, all right, well, my crowd's about to leave, so I'm about to see you around, whatever, blah, blah. I walk back in the building. I'm talking to one of the dudes I was with. I look around. Anthony's now surrounded by 5 people.
Mm.
So I'm like, all right, so what's going on? So I go into the crowd. Apparently, dude is convinced that Anthony was messing with his girl.
Wow.
And he's pissed off, and his boys are surrounded. Then 5 more people come up.
Mm.
So now it's us 5 against 10 people, 10, 11 people roughly.
Jesus Christ.
So then the dude's just going crazy. I'm like, look, I start thinking in my head, I'm like, all right, it's 1:30 in the morning. We're in St. Clair Shores. If this fight breaks out, I'm getting arrested.
Mm.
I'm the only black dude in literally this whole crowd of people.
Right.
St. Clair Shores cops ain't got shit else to do at this time besides arrest us. So I'm like, you know what? It was a complete misunderstanding. We're about to leave. Sorry about the problem. I'm literally shaking all their hands like, sorry about the problem. We're about to go.
Mm.
I'm talking about let's go. The people I'm with still talking shit to them. I'm like, yo, chill. Let's go. And they're like, Clayton, chill. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Yeah.
Nigga, we outnumbered by 5 people. That don't mean shit. So as we leave him, one of the dudes is steady talking. He like, you see this dude right here? He just bailed me out of jail. I ain't got a problem with going back.
Mm.
I'm like, my nigga, you didn't pay your parking tickets. That's cool. We about to go. Mind your business. We keep walking. I'm like, my nigga, we can do this if you want to. What's up?
Mm.
Got quiet. All right. Have a good day. We walked out. We walk outside. They still talking. Clayton, we got you, bro. Don't worry, blah, blah. I can handle at least 2.5 of them niggas that I've seen.
Yeah.
But we walk outside. Then that crowd end up walking outside. But they don't say shit to us when they walk out. They just walk past and go to their cars. And they talking shit from their cars.
Right.
They then drive off. And they drunk asses literally sitting there like, look, like y'all can't talk shit and drive off, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at them like, bro, if we ever get into a bar fight because of y'all, I'm hitting y'all too. Because I'm getting arrested.
These hands is for everybody.
I'm like, because we was with a chick. If she got hit too, I'm then losing my shit. Yeah. But also, I am the only black person in this situation. The cops call us. It's a bar that we always go to, so we would then be banned. But then also, I'm the only black person in the situation. I can't stress that enough. Mm-hmm. I will get arrested immediately just because I was in that fight. Right. Then I have to call my parents and reach out to them. Can you bail me out? Because you don't have access to your money to bail yourself out. Exactly. So now I gotta have y'all bail me out. I gotta then pay y'all back. I have to deal with whatever repercussions come from that.
Because y'all want to be some dickheads.
All because Anthony put his arm around that waitress
for no reason.
Why are you getting involved in their mess?
Exactly.
Because I have to deal with it now.
Think of all the consequences. We thinking 12 steps ahead on you niggas. It's just something you got to do as a melanated individual in this social climate, my nigga. All right. I
don't feel like dealing with. I don't want to go to jail for shit that I can control.
Yeah, certainly. And I told niggas like, all that ain't no snitching shit. I'm a tattletale. Boy, if I ain't do it, and I'm about to get stupid. Niggas thought I wasn't gonna tell. Stupid as hell. I got a story. It's about a crazy ex.
We got another topic.
I think it's the most entertaining one I got at this moment. So I'm We're deep into this relationship. We're about 6 months into the relationship. Not deep, but not shallow. I'm at a crib. We sleep. I guess I sleep like a barbarian. It's because she wakes up and says that I hit her. Was it subconscious? Probably not. Did it feel good? Not at all, because I didn't get to witness or see the punch land. I don't hit women. Let me clear that up. But Shorty was the devil. So if she got punched, it must have been God. It must have been God looking out. But she gets up, moves around. She's like, "Yeah, I'ma just be up for a second." I'm like, "Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna go back to bed." It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I hear Shorty clean, and I'm like, "Okay, she's really upset. Let me go see about it." The moment I get up, I hear her door open. It must be the front door. So she goes. She leaves. I'm like, "All right, bet. I'm gonna use the bathroom, lay down, straight." An hour go by, something like that. I get back up, Shorty ain't out there. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" And then she opened the door, and I was like, "You straight?" She's like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I be?" It's like, "Cause it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You just walk back in the crib. I don't know what's happening." She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you." Real dismissive.
Jeez.
I'm like, "Okay, that's what's up." I go back to sleep because Mike ain't got no problem going back to sleep. She obviously has a problem. I can't apologize for something I did in my sleep. No, I'm not sorry for it because I don't remember it. And I can't get that back. I can't get that back for you. You took that punch like a champ. And you got up and you did what you did. So I think like another hour goes by and I'm just laying down, but I can't really go back to sleep. And I see that Shorty walks back in the room and is staring out the window. The only thing in view of this window is Lake Huron and a stoplight. She then proceeds to laugh looking out the window. She's laughing looking out the window. She doesn't know that I can see her laughing. So she just let it fly. She walks out, walks back in. Now she's sitting at the foot of the bed where all my clothes and my phone is laying. I'm thinking like, well, she about to check my phone. She think I'm cheating or something. I'm too big of a target to be cheating out there. So that's, for any further information, I'm very noticeable to be out here trying to sneak and geek. So it wasn't no purpose. So I was like, she ain't gonna find shit. It ain't worth it. She get up, leave again. Her next move is to stand at the side of the bed while she thinks that I'm asleep, but I'm actually in terror because your boy was scared at that moment. Shorty couldn't have been more than 5'1", but anybody's dangerous with a knife, and anybody who laugh out a window is a psychopath from the jump. So she comes standing by the side of the bed, just staring. This is like at least 3 minutes go by, but it felt like an hour in my time. So I hit that groggy wake up shit. What you doing? Nothing. I can't believe you. I said, what? I can't believe you just go back to sleep after hitting me. I was like, I didn't like wake up, punch you in your shit, and then go back to sleep. It was I must have been turning over. Bop, bop. You caught one. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I definitely didn't mean to. Fuck. We move on from that. And I was like, matter of fact, this whole shit is crazy. I'm about to go to the crib. Cause you tripping if I can't sleep without being judged. Like, wow, you'd leave like that, leave your key. I'm not one for niggas like being able to tell me to do some shit. I was like, man, here's your key. You keep that. Don't give it back because I'm pretty sure you just want to fight to make up, which shit I hate. I was like, here, take it. Don't give it back. I walk out. She give me a text while I'm halfway down the hallway. Like, wow, you're incredible. And I walk back. I was like, what? Why say these words while I'm right here and not send me this passive aggressive text down the hallway? I can't do more apologizing from the hallway. I can't do all that. We get into an argument. I was like, bro, it's unnecessary. This is out of my control, shorty. She just couldn't get over that. She couldn't get over the fact that I got hands. I got hands subconsciously. And I was like, man, I seen you laughing out the window when I was asleep, when you thought I was asleep. And I was like, what the fuck was that? She's like, oh, I was laughing at the fact that if somebody saw me looking out the window, they'd think I'm crazy. I was like, oh, like I saw you staring out the window and thought you was fucking crazy. Don't, ain't that a bitch? Motherfucker. Oh, God. Your boy done got hot. I done started to sweat. I'm in terror or I'm real emotional about this one. Not emotional. I'm real passionate. That's the one. Passionate about this subject because it was really an episode of my life that I'll never forget because at any moment, Shorty could have grabbed a knife and your boy would have been out here in a cop car for drop kicking a woman. You know, but things happen, man. Lessons learned, bridges burned, and now I'm out here. I'm out here with a tight hoodie on. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing at all. That was my story about a crazy ex, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's so much more, but I'd have to get personal, and I'd rather not.
You just scratched the surface of the story.
He said I scratched the surface. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn.
Are you about to go into more?
No. I thought you was about to give me something.
I mean, jeez, why's my heart beating fast?
Hey, look, you don't have to do what I did.
Sure. No, I'm going to.
Oh.
All right. This is on my birthday this year.
Welcome to the midnight hour.
This is on my birthday of this year. So, to sum it up. All right. So, my homegirl, Jessica. Shouts out to Jessica. We've been friends since we were 16 is when I met her.
Yeah.
16, 17. Anyway, me and Jessica have been best friends since we met. Jessica always called me her bestest friend since high school, literally. Just called me her bestest friend. Anywho, my last ex, we started talking in July of last year, stopped talking in August. We stopped talking, then she started talking to me again towards the end of September. She came, so we started talking again, then we ended up dating, blah, blah, blah. So keep that in mind. We stopped talking from August to literally my sister's birthday, September 29th, because we started talking again that day because I had to go deliver my sister a bottle for her birthday.
Yeah.
So that's how I know for sure. Anywho, my birthday come up. The whole time we were talking, whatever, I told her, well, I have female friends that I'm not going to give up for this relationship.
Right.
So I want you to understand it.
As you should not have to, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just add that.
Unless my friends do something disrespectful, then yeah. But other than that, they haven't.
As long as everybody knows that the situation is platonic.
Yeah. So she asked me, every other woman will ask their man, have you ever hooked up with any of your female friends? I told her, I have a handful of female friends. I'm like, one. Oops. Back in high school. Wow, I just told you. We never announced that shit live.
Yeah, you different. Jeez. You different.
Jeez. She's going to be so pissed at me.
Wow. You so different.
Wow. Kill me. Oops. I never. Wow. Anywho, I'm getting off topic now. So, she's like, all right. So she didn't like from that point on because of that situation.
Exactly.
Obviously. My birthday come up. People making happy birthday posts for me left and right because I know a bunch of people. She made a happy birthday.
Bitch! You good?
We blanking that out. I name dropped.
Jesus!
I name dropped.
I heard it. I'm going to try not to...
blank it out.
I got you.
Anywho. So.
Hey, look. I told Clay he didn't have to do it. The boy is flustered.
I am.
The
For
boy
real.
is flustered.
Wow. Anywho, so we My birthday come up, she make a post saying happy birthday to my best friend, my boyfriend, blah, 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 all that shit. Post, happy birthday to my bestest friend. We know each other in high school. Uploaded about 10 photos from the time where we were 16 to the most recent picture we had. So I understood how it could look bad.
Exactly.
But I know how she meant it. So my ex sees it. She immediately gets pissed.
Right.
So she's like, yo, did you see what she posted? Did you see what she posted? Yes, I saw what she posted. You ain't think about deleting it? I'm like, no.
Money.
Why not? Because one, I know how she meant it. Two, if you saw it and then I deleted it, now it looks suspicious.
Right.
And it's harmless. It's my birthday. She's pissed off. She storms out and leaves. All right. So she leaves. I'll talk to her later. I got family over. I'm enjoying
myself.
Yeah. Everybody end up starting to leave occasionally, blah, blah, blah. Everybody told me, like, just go over there and talk to her. Just go over there and talk to her. Okay. I go over there. I get to her house. I come in her room, change into the clothes I'm going to sleep in because I'm staying the night.
Right.
Come over. I lay down. Like, we both lay down, like, can you please tell me what's wrong? And she was like, if I have to tell you what's wrong, then you should leave. Can you please tell me what's wrong?
I hate the mind reader people who just continue.
So I asked her again, can you please tell me what's wrong? She says the same thing again. If I have to tell you, then you could just leave.
Yeah.
I'm asking this because I want you to explain to me what's wrong so we can talk about it.
Exactly.
I asked her this 5 times. Every time she just kept saying, if I have to tell you, you can leave. I hold back my anger and just say, like, can you please tell me what's wrong?
Right.
So she just kept saying it. So I got up and started getting dressed again. So I'm like, if I'm asking you this and you just keep telling me to leave, I'm going to leave.
Exactly.
I'm not about to sit here and just continue to ask you and you do that. So as I'm getting up to leave, I get completely dressed. I had my chain and my watch on because it was like whatever. I had it sitting on her bed. She thought it was my keys. So as I'm getting dressed, she snatched my chain and my watch and was like, where you think you're going? I'm like, I'm about to go home. You ain't about to go nowhere. Can you please hand me my watch and my chain? I'm about to go home. I asked you what's wrong. You kept telling me to leave. I'm about to leave. She's like, you ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, all right, I'll just get it tomorrow. I'm like, I'll just get it tomorrow. It's not a problem. She's like, so she throws her cover on. So I'm like, all right, I'm turning around, I'm walking out. I hear my watch and my chain smack the wall. So I turn around. I'm like, you really about to just throw my chain and watch? I didn't throw your chain and watch. I just heard it smack the wall.
Right.
So I'm like, where? She's like, your watch fell down over there. Like down when your bed in the corner and it's all the way down. So it fell down there. So I'm trying to reach over there. She then snatched me up on my shirt. It's like, you ain't going nowhere. I take her hand, throw her hand off me. I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Right.
I got to get out of here because, one, I'm in your parents' house. I'm not about to argue and yell. Yeah, I don't yell.
Right.
But you push me to the point where I'm going to. I'm not about to argue with you in your parents' house. It's disrespectful. I'm about to just leave. I'll get my chain and my watch another time because we obviously going to have to talk about all this. So I leave. I'm heading home. She then follows me home. She then hops in her car and follows me. She then drives all the way to my house. I get home. I go in there. I start talking to my uncles. And I'm like, look at this post. Please tell me what's disrespectful from that post.
Right.
And I'm telling them the story of what's going on. They just sitting there got compassion. My ex then pulls up outside, like, come outside. I knew she was coming. I'm like, I go outside. I talk to her. We sit in the car. We arguing left and right. She's like, no, she clearly uploaded that to take a shot at me, blah, blah.
Wow.
First off, she didn't upload that to take a shot at you. No, she did, blah, blah. Like, she didn't. I know her.
Right.
That's not the first time she... Oh, I completely left that part. Me and her have a picture together where we're in high school where I'm looking at her face. And that's the picture she had a problem with.
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell we're kids. And she's like, that's not the first time she uploaded that picture. I'm like, when the hell did she upload that picture again?
Right.
Her exact words were 16 weeks ago. So now I have to sit there and do math in my head, figure out when 16 weeks ago was, which was September.
Before y'all.
That month we wasn't talking. So I'm like, you mean during the month that we wasn't talking?
Right.
She's like, yep. I stopped myself. I'm like, I could say something that could destroy your whole life, but I'm not going to say it. She's like, no, go ahead and say it. I'm like, no, because I'm not about to say something that I know I'm going to have to come back and apologize for.
Mm-hmm.
So I always stop myself. What I could have said, which she lied about to me at the beginning, then a couple months after we're dating, she told me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I could have said, I was like, you mean during that month we wasn't talking?
Mm-hmm.
She like, yep. You mean during that month where you went and fucked 2 other dudes and then came back to me?
Talk to him.
I could have said that, but I stopped myself from saying it because I'm like, if I say this to you,
so
I'm now cutting you deep.
Yeah,
I'm not playing tit for tat.
Exactly.
I'm not about to do that. I stopped myself. I'm like, I'm not about to say that because now I'm going to be apologizing for that later on. So I'm like, no. I know how she meant it.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But, you know, when you're in a relationship, you suck shit up, whatever, blah,
Exactly.
blah. I'm like, I'll talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell her, like, how you didn't appreciate that and let her know. When I told her, okay. Now, I know how it is.
Yeah.
She's like, when she said, LOL, okay, she's literally, like, just laughing, like, all right, I won't do it again. Like, whatever. Like, I didn't mean to cause you a problem, but like, I'll chill.
Right.
She took that as like she's not really respecting us. What are you talking about? I know you don't. You've never met her or talked to her. Where I know her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a ton of stories
about that
relationship.
It's amazing what a lot of estrogen can
this is on my birthday.
Can formulate it. It is the battles that go on between. Back to the beginning of this podcast, like with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, it's amazing how like vicious women can be towards each other.
Bro, it was just a complete. Like, you understand how draining that was.
I believe it.
Because it's like, I'm now arguing with you about a situation that I have some. I don't know if I want to say this on record, though. I have some stories about her where she's disrespecting my family.
Mm-hmm.
She has disrespected me. Honestly, the last fight that we had, we ended up breaking.
My bad, y'all. I punched the mic.
The last fight that we had that broke us up started because she wasn't a screensaver on my phone. I have these messages saved.
Hey, look,
she started the fight because she wasn't the screensaver on my phone. You want to know what was? You ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
She can't get mad at Yu Yu Hakusho.
It was just the character from it was the main Yusuke. She was mad. Then she's like, I'm really not your screensaver. Wow. Mm. I'm like, I'm not yours. So I don't see the problem. She then sends me a screenshot of her screensaver. I'm like, you just changed it to that.
Right.
She's like, no, you've been my screensaver. I was just with you last night and I wasn't your screensaver. And she's like, no, you were my lock screen. My friends are my home screen.
Wow.
Why are we arguing about screensavers right now?
Screensavers, nigga.
But before that, we arguing about screensavers. Meanwhile, the night, because I went to bed early because I had work in the morning. Yeah. We're arguing about screensavers the very next morning, early in the morning, like basically right after she wakes up. We're arguing about screensavers, but she uploaded a dick pic that a dude sent her the night before.
Nani.
I didn't even really get to sit there and be like, good morning, how'd you sleep, all this. But we didn't even get to that point yet. We're arguing about screensavers. You uploaded the fact that a dude sent you a dick pic.
Right. Jesus Christ.
And she cut off the parts of her response to him or a message possibly before that.
Yeah. Amazing.
But we're arguing about screensavers.
Screensavers, man. I'm about to get upset for Clay. Clay don't deserve this, damn it.
I have so many.
Didn't deserve. This is over with.
I have so many
battles, so many war stories.
It was a 5-month relationship. Mm. And I have so many stories about that relationship.
Same way.
Because I don't want to say optimistic because it's possibly the wrong term, but the fact that you like she could be acting a certain way, and I'm like, okay, let me talk to her about it. Don't let me argue with her because she could be doing something that she don't know is wrong. So let me at least explain this to you, of why it's wrong to me, before I get to being mad. Because after I explain it to you and you understand it and you do it again, now I have
now we know exactly.
I do it. So when I seen her upload the dick pic, I'm like, okay, she uploading this, and when she posted it, she was trying to make a joke about it. So I'm like, all right, I get that she's trying to make a joke,
but I'm still uncomfortable with the situation.
Let me calm myself down, and when she wake up, let me explain to her, like, can you take that down?
Yeah,
because like
you got a dick on your page.
Yeah, but before I can even get to that point, we're arguing about screensavers.
Amazing.
And her response to that was, he sent it to me. Clearly, I was uploading it to make a joke about it. That's not the point. I'm like, if a chick sent me naked pictures of herself and I uploaded it, you would be pissed.
Exactly.
Her response to that was, women don't do shit like that. That's not the point, but they also do it. But that's still not the point.
Exactly. Talking around the point, women are professionals at that. I sound sexist. We're going to end this podcast right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed episode.
We're not ending it just yet, because I have one more story. Not about this relationship. It's about because last time when I had said that was the last time I went to that bar, I forgot that I went there again. Oh. And that was the time that made me consider not going. So this time, we're leaving a house party. Once again, she was asking me to go. It's the same chick. She asked me to go. I'm like, all right, cool. We end up going. She then invites another dude. A potential hookup dude. I'm not sure, but the dude was straight. Because she brought another one of her gay friends that I knew.
Right.
So I know him, I'm cool. But then she brought another dude there. She said they're just friends, but I'm like, it could possibly be, I'm just friends.
Right.
So I was like, all right, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I end up getting there. Me and dude both just sitting there uncomfortable. Because we literally the only straight dudes in this place.
Exactly.
Well, not even in this place, because let me rephrase that. Because it was a bunch of straight people in there. It was just hella drugs being done in there.
Jesus Christ.
And me and him aren't druggies.
Yeah.
So now we're like uncomfortable.
As you should be.
It's a dude there dressed completely like a chick. Dress, nails, hair did, makeup, heels, all that. But it's a dude. He has a beard. The chick that invited me to this place, she goes in the bathroom to do coke.
Oh.
So she's in there doing her business. We then hear commotion coming from the bathroom.
Jesus Christ.
So naturally, like everybody you hear, we're going to go see what the hell's going on. It's a dude in a woman's bathroom fighting the dude that's dressed like a girl. In the woman's bathroom. So why is it two men in this bathroom? They're fighting. I'll peek in there. I see the two dudes fighting. The chick that invited me there, I see her looking over the stall like, help me.
Yeah.
I'm not about to jump in between this.
Nah, it's three niggas.
So now, no, Pete. So now, it's a white dude who's fighting a dude just like girl. He's pulling him out, like security's pulling him out and throwing him outside. The dude is outside banging on the glass window. Jeez. Then he goes outside and starts banging on cars. My car's out there.
Yeah.
If he fucks with my car, I'm beating his ass.
Right.
So then like he walk out, I'm like, what's going on there? Like the dude put his hands on the girl, blah blah. The dude's just like girl, like I'm not a girl, I'm a nigga. I will I will take these nails and hair off. All this shit off. I'm a nigga. I will lift his skirt up. I have a dick. I'm like, wow. This is way too much. And then, like, I then go outside. He busted 2 cars' windows. Luckily, it wasn't mine.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go home. This chick then is like, oh, you want to come back to my place? I do not. Place.
No,
I do not.
No, shorty.
It was fun hanging out with you.
But I can't do this no more.
I can't put myself in this predicament another time. I don't know which story was first. This is probably the one before the last time. But after that situation, me and dude both looked at each other and was like, yeah, this is not
something I need to be a part of.
No. Because he was a nigga. And I like, yo, we fuck with her. But we don't fuck the shit you get yourself into.
Right.
Especially now we in this situation again, or I'm in the situation again, or for the first time, I don't know how to act. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable in this place.
As you should.
I would never go there again. One of those 2 times, I'm just like, I'm never coming back here again. I don't have a reason to be here.
Mm-hmm.
This is not my crowd of people.
These niggas be scrapping.
And I can't party like she do. She can party till 7 a.m. and her shift is at 9.
Crazy.
I can't do that.
Crazy as hell.
I need my sleep.
I be tripping off.
I be mad when I got to get 5 hours of sleep. Like, only 5?
Man. I hope y'all enjoy motherfucking story time, nigga. We ain't giving you nothing but hits. DJ Khaled, another one. Another one. And another one. And that's going to do it for the motherfucking Flawed Thoughts Podcast this week. Episode 3, Liddy Two Titty, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I have been Micah Smith.
And I have been voice cracking Clayton Gardner. Because for some reason, I feel like I'm still going through puberty because I'll be talking, then my voice gets super high pitched. And I just felt like my voice got high pitched. So if y'all heard that, I apologize.
Make sure y'all follow us on all our socials in the description, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Hey, you talking about it.
I've been feeling kinda cooped up. I'm trying to get some fresh air. Hey, why you got the roof out? You know it never rains here.